First Peter chapter 1, verses 10 through 12. Peter is talking about the Old Testament prophets. He's talking about, hey, these Old Testament prophets, they didn't understand fully what they were prophesying. Peter says they searched and inquired carefully, inquiring what time or person the Spirit of Christ in them was indicating. They wanted to know who the Christ was going to be. They wanted to know when he was going to come. They wanted to know all these details because they're excited. The Old Testament prophets were excited about the prophecies that they were telling, but they didn't understand fully. They understood enough to communicate God's message, but God didn't tell them everything. They were a little bit in the dark. And then Peter goes on to say that they were serving not themselves, but you. That the point of these Old Testament prophecies was, yes, to who they were prophesied to, whatever the Israelites or whatever other nation these prophets were talking to, but a huge part of it was for us, New Testament believers, post-gospel believers. Though that major part is for us to understand the gospel fully, to understand that, yes, Jesus was the Christ, the Messiah, and understand also that his dying on the cross means that we can have salvation. And we wouldn't fully understand the significance of all that if it weren't for the Old Testament prophets.